Robbie, going to pick your dream five-a-side team, and this is based on all the players you've played with in your career.
Wow, we could be here a while.
Okay, we've got as long as you want. So first up, goalkeeper. You played with a lot of good keepers in your career.
Yeah, played with a lot of good keepers, but I think for a five-a-side and the most agile goalkeeper I ever played with was definitely Shay Given. And he doesn't like losing, which is
Right.
great. So we used to have a little competition after training, me and him, and it used to be great because he would try and stop every shot, and obviously which is good for me, but didn't obviously stop too many against me.
So what separated him from the other players that you played with?
He was just so sharp in his movement. He would pull saves you would think it was impossible to pull off. And obviously we played together for, with the national team for 15, 20 years or something like that. So top goalkeeper.
And he's a good mate of yours as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good. He's not in there because of that.
Okay, fine. He's in there because of ability.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, outfield players. You said two defenders.
Well, no, I won't go two defenders. I mean two players at the back, because the players I'll have in will be scoring goals anyway. I would put Rio.
Yeah.
My old roommate. And the reason why I put Rio, because in a five-a-side, Rio can play also. He's got a bit about him. He can drop the shoulder as he likes, goes in a little mazy, so he can defend and he can attack in a five-a-side, which is good. So Rio, for me, Rio is top draw. And you get some defenders who can just want to defend in five-a-sides, and you can get defenders who can defend and play also. And Rio is a prime example of that.
You said you used to room with him. What was that experience like?
Yeah, it was good. Actually, I was with him last week in the UEFA game. We were talking about it. That was great. It was. I was always hyper. He was always hyper as well. So the two of us, you can imagine the two of us together in the room. So it was good. It was good. It was good fun. It was good to kind of to see him and speak about the good times at Leeds.
Any stories that you want to share on camera, or are we best moving on?
Definitely not on camera.
Okay. Next defensive player, as you refer to him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put Stevie G in there, and also because he can do the same. He can defend and he can attack, even though he's not a defender. But the five-a-side is quite small, so he can get away with maybe just a little bit in front of Rio. Stevie could do the lot. He could defend, he can attack, he can score goals, he can stop goals. So I think it's a no-brainer, really.
In his prime, how good do you think Stevie G was? You're talking one of the best in Europe, you think? That good?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. And the reason why, because as I said before, because he could do everything. I mean, at times he played right back for Liverpool when he first started off. He played as the holding midfielder, he played the attacking midfielder, and he played as a number 10. So I mean, it doesn't get. I mean, talking about all-round player. I mean, I don't think he gets any really better than that. You get some midfield players who can do one unbelievable thing, and then you can do midfielders like Stevie. You can do everything. He could do everything. Bit like Scholesy, but Scholesy is a bit more of an attacking, where if he said to Stevie, sit in front of the back four and just get it and just spray it everywhere, he could do it easy. And defend also. He
was almost like the ultimate box-to-box, Stevie G.
Yeah.
Do you think, a bit like Vieira's role he's played, that we're sort of not seeing that anymore, because midfielders, you're either a DM or you're an attacking midfielder. Why do you think that is, that we're not seeing so many box-to-box midfielders?
It's mad, like years ago we say, I'm just a defensive midfielder. I just noticed this because little Keane always says to me, DM, CDM, and I'm
really?
Thinking, it confused me, because we used to never say that.
Yeah.
It's only kind of really, people are only starting to say it now because the formations are changing. 4-3-3, 4-1 sitting in front of the back four, two midfield players, and then one striker, 3 up top if you like. So it's mad how it's changing that. There's no like really 4-4-2 anymore, is there? It's always always 4-3-3.
4-2-3-1 or something like that.
Yeah, it's never like an old 4-4-2. Roy Keane, Scholes in the middle of the pack, and it's completely changed. So but Stevie was box to box. He could do anything.
Okay, so you got Rio, Stevie, 2 more players.
2 more players. Yeah, I'm going attacking here because obviously Stevie can do, as I said, do both. So I would put. There's a couple I could put in there. There's like a few that I played with that would be perfect for this. Seedorf, Beckham, Modric.
Wow.
Now Beckham would play more on the right, getting crosses in. So I need someone in the middle of the park who can go on a little mace. So I'll probably go with Modric.
Modric, yeah, fantastic player. Just
because he can get on the ball and five-a-side, and five-a-side is great. Can't get the ball off him. You can't get near him. Very comfortable in possession. Can set people up. Can get back and defend also. So, and I think that'll work quite well with Stevie just pushing on from Rio and getting involved in the play also at times. And they could change it a little bit as well.
Yeah, when you were playing with Modric at Spurs, because I'm a big Spurs fan, went to so many games, I used to watch him play, and for me, he was always on the ball. Always. Everything went through him. But did you know that he would go on to be the player he is now? Because he's now, for many people, one of the best midfielders in the world. Did you see that in training?
When he first came to train, we went on a pre-season tour. Where was it again? I think it was in Spain. Yeah, it was in Spain because the Santos came, I think, at the same time. Yeah, and we went to Spain. Didn't speak a word of English, and I kind of tried to take him under my wing a little in terms of because I know it's like myself. When I went to Italy, it was difficult to not speaking the language, and you always need one person to kind of even if they didn't understand, that the lads would try and help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though the language, sometimes you can do it by hand gestures or whatever. So I kind of did, and when he first training, people think he's quite small, isn't he? That was the first reaction.
Really?
He's quite small, and when you see him first, you know, and you wouldn't really, obviously you didn't hear too much of him. You heard his name because I remember Newcastle tried to sign him as well, and you heard his name but never really seen him play or anything like that. And then he came training. I'd say after a couple of weeks, then you seen this lad, and that's when we seen it in that pre-season, where maybe a week, 10 days later, he had this little five-a-side game, and he was just running the show, and then we've obviously seen it since then. He's been one of the top midfielders in the world.
Yeah, unbelievable player. Right, last player, striker. You putting yourself in?
No, I won't put myself in. I think that'd be a bit too big-headed. Okay. But I'll put myself on the bench.
Super sub.
If they need me.
Yeah.
But I have to put Berbatov in there.
Okay.
For me, Silky. Probably have the lads around him doing all his running.
Yeah.
So he'll just stay up front, but very comfortable in possession. Can't get the ball off on five-a-side. He's so strong. Can score goals. Can assist people, and that's why I think the combination with him, Luka and Berba together, because they played together, and with Stevie also chopping and changing with Luka, I think it could be, it could be a 2-1, 2-1-1, and then it could be a 1-2-1.
Yeah, so nice. Adapting based on the game. Yeah. Of all the strikers you played with, is it fair to say Berbatov was the one you had the best relationship with? Because if you look back at the goals, he assisted a lot of your goals, you assisted a lot of his goals. You must have loved playing with him.
Yeah. Listen, he was a dream to play because he wasn't selfish. I wasn't selfish. If he scored, I was happy for him, and vice versa. If there's an opportunity for him to score an easy tap in, or me to have a shot, I'd give the easy tap in, and he would do the same. So it was a very unique partnership, and it just, it clicked, from. People say it clicked from day one. It doesn't click from day one. It only clicks when you're playing games and things started to progress and you're doing well as a team. You have to understand, Berba didn't speak English when he came.
Yeah.
He spoke a little bit, but not much so. But on the pitches, it's the same language, and it just worked. The good thing about me and Berba was that we complement each other, because I like to come short, and he likes to come short. I like to go long sometimes, and he likes to go long. So Berba is a kind of a 9 and a 10, and I'm the same. I like to score goals over the top. So we didn't understand when he would drop off, I'd go long, and I would just like that. And I think that's why defenders found it difficult to kind of play against us, because sometimes, if you're playing against a number 10, he's always going to be there, and he's going to be in them lines in between us, so he's there. But Berba, we just keep chopping and changing. So the defenders be like, where's he? Where's Berba? Where's Keane? So I think that's why we got so much success.
I met him today for the first time. He's unbelievably chilled out. What was he like away from the dressing room?
Same.
Just chilled out the whole time? Never nervous, stressed or anything like that?
No.
Nothing stresses him out?
Well,
as far as you know?
At home, I'm not sure, but in the training ground, no, he was quite relaxed, very relaxed, and I think that's the way he played the game, didn't it? That's why he was so good, and people enjoy watching because he was so cool on the ball. Everything that he did was kind of, you know, at his own pace, but it was difficult to play against. But off the pitch, it's the same. You know, he'd come in with his suit jacket, t-shirt, skinny jeans, loafers on to training. Yeah. Like every day, just very, very cool. So now he's a great guy, very interesting guy, and as I said, we had this unbelievable, unique partnership that has lasted, and thankfully we're good friends also. Yeah.
Super sub, you put yourself in. So if it's not quite going right, you're the first name on the bench.
It's not gone. Bare butt off, or we could take Luke off and then put the partnership back together.
The partnership back together, I like that. Can't argue that. Obviously, record Irish appearance holder, record Irish goal scorer. Those stats must make you very proud.
Yeah, of course. For me, it's my greatest achievement growing up in Dublin. All you ever want to do was put that green jersey on, and to put the green jersey on was unbelievable. But then to go on, then to become the most cap holder, and for me, which is as a goal scorer, of course, you want to score as many goals as you can. I was lucky enough to score 68. So something I look back at and were unbelievable memories. And I always said that the best jersey that ever fitted me was the green jersey.
Yeah, nice. So I don't think anyone can argue that team. It's a great team. If you had to pick a captain, one player from that, who gets the armband?
I would give it to Stevie G.
Okay, I thought you'd say that. Leader on and off the field. Easy answer for you, that?
On the pitch, you saw the way he plays. You see, Stevie off the pitch, is very quiet. You probably know that yourself. He's not a shouter or a screamer. He wouldn't. But what he does is when things are not going right, he will let people know, which you have to do as a captain. I've been captain for a long time. And there's certain ways of doing it, and Stevie had a good way of doing it without disrespecting people or being ruthless or rude to them, but letting them know that they have to get the finger out really and put the shift in, or whether it's a quiet little word off the pitch, in training if someone's messing about, and they've been doing it for a couple of training sessions. Sometimes it's a little quiet word without shouting in front of people and screaming, so to make you look like you're loud or a leader. Sometimes it's a little pull to the side.
A little bit of man management. Yeah. Manager of the team, of all the gaffers that you played with, who stands out for you?
Oh, there's loads of managers I played with, top managers. Robert just is in the background there saying Lippy, but he's only manager for one game. Solely because there's a five-a-side. Yeah. And he was for me, he was the best five-a-side manager and player I've seen. Would have to be Gordon Strachan.
Strax, okay.
Because he was brilliant in five-a-sides. That was his game. He was 40 something. He used to play the five. He was the best. He was the best player. Yeah. By far. So and he enjoyed the five-a-sides. So he'd have the team playing.
Okay. Was he a bit of a character as well? Of all the characters you knew in your career?
He was a character. There was a couple I was thinking, because if you're going to a five-a-side, there has to be someone who's got a bit about them. Strachan definitely has something. Martin Yeo also. Yeah. Funny, very witty.
I've heard a lot of funny stories about Yeo. Yeah. He was sort of one of the players, wasn't he, in a way?
He was brilliant. So I'd have to say that either of them could easily be the manager, just because pure Martin Yeo is funny. He has a great wit about him. The lads love him. And Strachan, for me, he's the king of five-a-sides, so he probably just tip it.
Keno, thank you for your time, mate. Top man.
Pleasure.
Let us know what you think in the comment section of Robbie's team. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Soccer M's YouTube channel.